Yo. What's up? It's Friday night. It's 8 p.m. exactly. And where are your children? I know where one of my 2 children are. Anyway, had a busy week. Been working a lot. And I thought, what the hell? Let's go live. Let's do some tarot readings. So, apparently I have about an hour and 20 minutes before my computer explodes. So, let's see if we can get a session in. Got a new light. Looks pretty good, right? Got the settings tuned in. Got my exposure set to manual. And I think everything's looking pretty good. Now I just gotta figure out how I can make any money doing this. Got my New Order Power, Corruption, and Lies t-shirt on. I'm ready to go, dude. I guess this is just practice. Anyway, it's Friday night. What the hell's everyone up to? I worked. I'm working on a branding project for a musician. Working on some record covers. Pretty excited about it. Looking pretty good. Anyway, I'm just gonna hang out. Let's go to a reading screen here. Just in case somebody shows up. I'm vaping. That's what I do. It's better than cigarettes. Let's see here. My friend Michelle. I'm gonna text while I'm streaming live. Why not? Alright. Yeah, it's odd. Sometimes you come out at night thinking nighttime's where it's at. And then other times you get on earlier and it's hopping early. Anyway. So we're just gonna chill out. Anyway. This tablecloth thing. I almost ordered a new one. It, like drags on everything. So I figure that people get readings so that maybe they go back later to listen to the reading again. So I have to make this entertaining at the beginning. Siba Macha, ya. Welcome. You were my first reading of the evening. Thanks for the like. What's going down? It's Friday night. You want to hang out or what? Yep. Oh, it's very kind of you to ask. Usually the first thing people write is, why doesn't my boyfriend love me anymore? That's very kind of you. I'm doing pretty good. I worked all day and thought, shit, I don't have a social life. Why not get on YouTube and do some live streaming, you know? Yeah, no, it's good timing because what happens is at the beginning it's really slow and then I get like an hour in and then there's like 20 people and they get all frustrated that they didn't get their free reading. They want refunds. I said, here's your refund. And I give them nothing back. You too. What's going down? You got a question? I got a free 3-card reading for you. And then if you're super stoked and you want a big 10-card reading, I do it for whatever, a penny. What's going down? It's Friday night. Why aren't you out hanging out with your friends? I don't have any friends. Well, why don't you hit me with a question? The 3-card readings are a little easier to do when the question's kind of focused. And to ask Leo current feelings toward you. All right, and then what sign are you? Oh, you're a Leo, or the Leo's current feeling towards you. If you could clarify that, that would be super helpful. Thank you very much. Thank you. You're welcome. Gives me something to do. I'm just hanging out at home. I just got a new light. How does this light look? Does it look very lighty? I'm trying to make this shit look good, you know what I mean? Saturday, so then you are, let's see here. You are in Australia or Asia somewhere? Asia. My dad's in Thailand, and it's 10 in the morning, 10:05 a.m. I learned the time difference. It's Friday night in Cali, Philippines. Yep. Yeah, buddy. So it's morning time. What are you gonna do on your day off? Do you have a day off? You're a Cancer with a Leo. Leo's feelings toward you. Pick a number between 1 and 3. Nice. Alright, hit me with a number between 1 and 3 and let's check it out. 2. 2. I know there's a delay. I wonder how long it is. I put low latency mode on. It seems to be better. Before I think it was like 15 seconds sometimes. Alright, 2 please. Okay, here's 1, 2, and 3. So we'll do stack 2. Bring it to the top. How does this Leo feel about you? Alright, let's look at these cards. Oh! We got the Ace of Swords. That's good, right? So let's just check these cards out. Let's zoom in here a little bit. Got a Page of Swords in reverse here. 8 of Swords in reverse here. Page of Swords is somebody who's kind of starting some new mental journey, but in the reverse position, it's a little bit different. This is somebody who's kind of like all talk, no action. It's kind of a lack of follow through. That's the current state here. All talk, no action. Kind of a lack of follow through. So I don't know if this person's kind of leading you on a little bit, or just kind of making you feel like something's cool and happening, but when it comes down to actually making it happen, nothing's there. Or this could be all talk, no action, meaning right now there's just like nothing happening. You got all swords, so this is mental energy. No talk, no action. Yeah. Well, doesn't look like there's any movement right now. Let me look at here. So then you got the 8 of Swords in reverse. So this is kind of in the past. This is kind of opening to new perspectives, letting go of things a little bit. So it looks like there was some maybe some letting go of the relationship between the two of you, if you guys were together. I don't know. But this, what I find interesting is, you know, at the end here, you got the Ace of Swords upright, which is really one of the best there is. So I see kind of like a lot of like wandering around, looking for things, not sure where things are going. Kind of like, it's a lot of mental stuff, but it's not connecting with the heart. Ace of Swords in the upright position. This is raw power. This is a victory, a breakthrough, some sort of mental clarity. So I would say that, you know, in this particular reading, if the question is specifically about your Leo, I would say that they're basically just been going through a lot of confusion and kind of getting clear on things. Sometimes people need to go out there in the world and kind of figure themselves out. And it takes a while. But it's somebody who's kind of in their head a lot, right? They think too much. They need to get more grounded in their body. So more physical activity would be good for them. But, I mean, it looks like there's going to be some clarity here, which is good. This is a good outcome. That's what you want. And then look, oh, okay, there you go. So that clarifies everything. Ace of Cups, that's somebody who's, you know, abundant and ready to make a connection. So I would just give this person some time to get their head straight. And then once they get clear, it looks like they're going to come towards you with an emotional offering. So the cups represent, you know, their emotional well-being and gift to you, right? I think you got the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups. There's only 4 aces. I mean, that's great. So I'd say that's a really, really strong sign that you're going to have a good heart connection. Like I said, though, you just need to give them time. That's it. Just let them. I mean, some people just trip out in their own worlds for a while. You know what I mean? So I think it's pretty clear. It's a really positive reading. Right now, they're just not following through on stuff because they're not clear about stuff mentally, right? But as soon as the mental stuff gets cleared out, bam, there's an offer right there. So, how's that for you? To answer your question? Yeah, you're welcome. I mean, I just read the cards. Cards tell me everything I need to know. It's usually pretty clear. So, you know, just keep yourself busy. Do your hobbies. Build your empire. You know? Yeah, I mean, patience is a difficult thing to master, but, you know, once you kind of get it dialed in and you're, you know, just keep building your own empire. People come, people go, right? Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I used to get, I mean, I've been single for a while now, and I'm like, oh, I'd love to cuddle with someone and all that, but it's like, you know, just gotta work on building your empire between cuddle sessions, right? Yeah, the other thing I find with patience, the one thing that got me was really good was I realized if I had like at least 2 or 3 things going at once, so like maybe I have a creative project going, a work project, and then, you know, like a TV show or something I like to watch. Between the 3 of them, like, man, you just hop from one to another or go exercise or something, man. You're just like, time flies like no one's business. Thanks for stopping by, Steve. I appreciate it. Well, it says I got 3 viewers. And usually I got people hopping up wanting a reading and like instantly. Oh, we got Joyanna. There's Joyanna. Anyway, thanks, Seba. Thanks for swinging by. Much appreciated. I always appreciate tips. If anyone feels inspired, all good though. Joanna Jones, hey, what does my spirit guides have to say? Should I give my ex-Taurus another chance again, or do you see him messing up? Number 2, I'm a Cancer. Cancer and Taurus. The crab riding the bull, right? You're welcome, Siba. The crab riding the bull. It's quite a look. What does my spirit guides have to say? Should I give my ex-Taurus another chance again? Well, do you see him messing up? So when you say, do you see him messing up, I'm assuming he messed up already one other time or something? What did he do? Yep, those boys. Boys are always messing up. Ah, the crab craws. Crab craws. Okay. Alright, well, let's see what the hell's going on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tune into where he's coming from here. Pick a number between 1 and 3, Joanna. Joanna. What's your number, girl? Give me a 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. He did not show me enough affection or time in order to build our relationship. Well, so you kicked him to the curb. Well, what gives you an idea that he's going to change? Oh. Oh. Let's see what's going on here. We got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This is usually somebody moving forward with something to offer. But in the reverse, there's laziness, boredom, and feeling stuck. I don't think he's really inspired. I think that, yeah, things slowed down here in the past. Something stopped. He stopped making forward momentum in his life. So I don't know if he's like stagnant with work or his emotions or whatever it is, but things are just kind of at a standstill with him. And where he should be kind of out there being that young buck making stuff happen, he's just feeling really like he doesn't want to move forward, you know, kind of apathetic about the relationship, maybe even possibly taking it for granted. So what's interesting though is you have the High Priestess here coming up in the future. High Priestess is intuition and higher powers, mystery, the subconscious mind. So there can be this kind of deep feminine kind of... There might be something... It's hard to read. Let's get some clarification on this one. Emperor in reverse, not enough of a masculine role model in his life. So his kind of feminine... he's not disciplined enough. His feminine nature... The shadow side of his feminine nature is taken over. Yep, same with the Queen of Swords. So that's kind of saying what I was saying. This is kind of a little bit of a little bitchy vibe. He's got his little like inner feminine bitch kind of going because he doesn't have this like masculine energy to really like guide him or scold him or kind of put him to task, you know. So I'd just say he's a little bit lethargic and. He needs to go out there and kind of make things happen. And, you know, sometimes you can be ready for a relationship, but if someone else isn't, then what are you going to do, right? So, you know, you can either kind of encourage him to kind of get on the ball and get moving forward in his life in general, really getting out there, getting passionate about life again, or you're just going to have a lot of the same mundane energy with him. Now, this could be towards his life or it could be towards you. I mean, towards you, it could just be somewhat apathetic. You know what I mean? So, and that's all you need to know. I mean, is that what you want? You want somebody who's apathetic? You know what I mean? Basically what I'm getting here is like his mommy and his daddy didn't, you know, hold him to task, you know, so, you know, he needs to understand that there's responsibilities in life and he needs to stand up to task. So nothing really much to it. He's just not really moving forward right now. But again, you know, we can bear the cross and be the encouragement people need, or we can go get what we want somewhere else. So that's really up to you, Joanna. So hopefully that was helpful. Much appreciated. I mean, people are generally good-natured. They just don't know any better, right? It's not like people are bad. I mean, yeah, some people just suck, but, you know, a lot of people are just confused. They don't know what to do. They didn't have a certain guidance or information to really empower them, you know what I mean? So he lost his mom. She died, and his dad wasn't much in his... Yeah, that's what I was saying. So you can see that the mom and dad is absent, right? So, you know, it's just, you know... It's just basic responsibility stuff, and, you know, playing that role of being the person to be like, hey, like, you know, to make things work, we have to do this, this, and this, you know, and that means this, you know, and kind of, you know, if you want to play that role for him, you know, I'd say that'd be a gift, you know. But I wouldn't let him sit around too much and you want to get him active, you know, you want to inspire him, you know what I mean? Not complain, you know what I mean? Inspire, like, oh, honey, think of all these wonderful opportunities we could do, and oh, we could do this, and you know, and the best way to also do it is just to be an example, right? So if you want somebody to connect with something that you feel is valuable, you know, just to like live that example is the way to do it, because nobody wants to be told what to do. They want to be inspired, right? So anyway, hopefully that's helpful, Joanna. Well, it takes two to tango, right? So he has to be receptive to... I mean, you could just be real with him. You could be like, hey, your dad wasn't around. Your mom's not here. You know, and, you know, we can't live in the past. We have to, like... The past informs us, right? The past informs us. Emotions inform us, right? They give us information about the current situation so that we can act on it, right? But to live in the past or to live in our emotions and feel like we're drowning in them is being stagnant, right? It's not, we're not responding to the information that we're getting that's helpful, right? So, you know, if there's stagnation there, you know, like, you know, or if he's got pain or sadness or whatever it is in the past, you know, that pain needs to inform his decisions moving forward, you know, and like, you know, sometimes people just need a little like shrug or a push to kind of get moving again, you know? Yeah, I mean, either that or if we're not there for each other and we can see what the other person needs and we don't act on it, well, that's sad. Someone can miss an opportunity to move forward just simply because they didn't know better, you know what I mean? So it's about compassion and long suffering and giving, right? So just whether you're getting your needs met or not, like fully, like just give. And then when you're not getting your needs met, communicate, you know, be like, hey, like I've been giving in this way and what I need is this, you know, and you don't demand it. You make a request, you know, you tell them how you say, I feel like this. You talk from your feelings, not judgments. And you can get through anything together, right? Joanna's on a mission to save a boy who's stuck with one foot in the mud. Yeah. You can do it. Alright. Well, sometimes these readings really touch my heart. And that touched my heart. So, it is so hot in my room. I think it's this light I got. I got a new light. Yeah. Good luck on your journey. Stay positive. It's a lot of suffering out there, and you gotta like be clear where you stand in all of it, you know? Be the observer. Don't get mixed up in it. It's all a bunch of garbage. Our reality is based on the food we eat, it builds our body, and the thoughts we think. So we have to be able to sort out all that garbage and realize that's not who we are. It's just what we're dealing with. And there's a difference. When you realize that, you don't take things personal. You learn to see that we're in this really weird place where there's all sorts of sensory addictions and thought addictions and ideology and ideas, right? It's just a bunch of garbage because behind all of it is you and your simple consciousness that's just trying to survive and be present and give love and receive love, right? Yeah. All right, we got Edgar Casey cards. Joanna, if you're still here, you want to pick a number between 1 and 3 for the Edgar Casey card? I hook you up. I'll hook it up. Yeah, I get the feeling that your boy just needs like somebody to kind of guide the whole process, right? Like, this is what we're doing. This is how we're doing it. Now we're gonna go have some green beans. After that, we're gonna go get some ice cream. And then we're gonna go, you know, like, we're gonna sign you up for this class, right? But it'd be a wonderful gift, wouldn't it? All right, Joanna says 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yay! So these are Edgar Cayce cards. Edgar Cayce was a sleeping prophet, and these are quotes of inspiration, of love and happiness and positivity and constructiveness to move forward in our lives. Yay! All right, this one says, I'm turning the music down a little bit, at least for myself here. This one says, become a blessing to self through becoming a blessing to others. Now, how timely is that, Joyanna? Joyanna Jones. Become a blessing to self through becoming a blessing to others. So you can make a choice and say, gosh, what could I do to be a blessing for this person? It doesn't mean smother them with compassion. Too much compassion can smother someone, but it just means kind of riding that fine line, right? Oh, yeah. All our little souls are just traveling through this earth. We come, we go. Sometimes we feel super lonely. Sometimes we have pain. Sometimes we sit with it too long. And if we're really, really, really lucky, someone like Joyanna comes along and can see through it all the good person deep inside that's just doing their best. Yay! So that is your message. I feel like it was for you. I hope that inspires you to help. I didn't say anything in there about him being a negative person or a mean person or anything like that. He was just kind of floating. I went through a pretty bad divorce years ago, and I was married to a narcissist who really abused me, and I haven't been able to fully stretch out of that comfort zone yet, and sometimes it just takes a lot of time and a lot of compassion and goodness to break through someone's heart. Yay! Gotta warm it up, Joyanna. Spread the love. Gives you a reason and a purpose to be here that actually gives something back. We can seek all these things in the world, and then we get them and we're like, well, maybe if I just get that one more thing, and it never really does it. But if you're of service to someone else, that enriches your heart. Yay! Yeah, exactly. So it's kind of like, instead of, it's like moving away from personalizing his behavior into really thinking independently away from him, from his thinking, and be more an observer, and then come to your own conclusions about what you're seeing instead of necessarily listening to exactly what he says it is, right? So observing, when people are hurt or they're stagnant, they can be deflective or protective. So just kind of look at it from an objective point of view, and then make your own decisions about how you feel you should approach it, right? If you take somebody who's in pain, everything they say at face value, they'll lead you away from actually helping them, Well, I hope that helps. I'm actually like burning hot as this new light I got is just killing me. It's like, it looks good, right? The light looks good. Look at that light. But it's just hot, dude. Anyway, so I'm probably going to wrap it up for this stream, but I wanted to thank you for joining me, and I wish you the best. My heart is just feeling super emotional after talking to you. And man, life's short. Just take care of people, Send the love. Yeah, man. You got it. You can live autonomously of him and find your happiness autonomously of him, and the time that you're together is a gift. If you approach it from that point of view, you'll never be disappointed, Yay. Cool. All right, I'm burning hot, so I gotta get off and cool off here a little bit. I wish you the best of luck, and have a good evening. Send the love.